Chicago hospital shooting, a young cop, doctor, pharmacy resident and the gunman all die in Mercy Hospital attack. A Chicago police officer and 2 other people were killed in an attack at a Southside hospital Monday afternoon that sent medical personnel and police scrambling through halls, stairwells and even the nursery in search of victims and the shooter before he was found dead. Officer Samuel Jimenez, on the force less than 2 years, was gunned down as he went to the aid of other officers who had been called to Mercy Hospital and Medical Center around 3:20 p.m. about an assault. Jimenez, 28, was married with 3 small children. He's the second Chicago police officer killed in the line of duty this year, the most since 2010 when 5 officers were fatally shot. The first was near North District Commander Paul Bauer, killed February 13 outside the Thompson Center. "Those officers that responded today saved a lot of lives," said Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson. "They were heroes because we just don't know how much damage the shooter was prepared to do." Police had been called to the hospital after a gunman confronted his girlfriend, emergency room Dr. Tamara O'Neill, apparently over a broken engagement, sources said. By the time Jimenez and his partner arrived on the scene, he had shot O'Neill repeatedly, standing over her as he fired the last shots, according to police sources and witnesses. The gunman, who sources say had a concealed carry license, then exchanged gunfire with Jimenez and other officers as he ran into the hospital. Jimenez was shot in the lobby as the gunman continued firing. A squad car was hit, and a bullet hit the holster and lodged in the gun barrel of another officer, according to Johnson. Dana Les, 25, a first-year pharmacy resident, was hit as she walked out of an elevator. "That woman got off an elevator and was shot, why?" Johnson asked. The suspect was found inside the hospital, apparently suffering a wound to the head. Johnson said it was unclear how he was shot. At a press conference late Monday night, Emergency Department Director Patrick Connor grew emotional as he described O'Neill as dedicated to her church and patients. The 38-year-old emergency physician graduated from the University of Illinois College of Medicine in Chicago in 2016 and has worked as a resident at Mercy for 2 years. She raised money for disadvantaged children and led her church choir, Connor said, choking up with emotion and pausing frequently. That was her one thing she wanted, to be able to go to church on Sunday, Connor said, adding that they assured her she could. "We'll make sure you go to church on Sunday." Les recently graduated from Purdue University and started working at the hospital in July. Michael Davenport, Mercy's chief medical officer, said the hospital conducted an active shooter drill last month. About 200 patients were being treated in the hospital on Monday, but authorities only evacuated the emergency room.